Gon Freecss. Once a boy beaming with the light of innocence, now stands at the edge of the world teetering between life and death. A hunter lost in the forest where even the trees whisper danger. On a quest to find his father, something far darker emerges when the cruel hand of fate claims more than just answers. His heart was scorched in the fires of vengeance, his soul ripped away, with strength unimaginable that soars out of sight, high in the sky, like a kite. Gon, even from the beginning, was already one of the strongest humans on Earth, as the Hunter exams in an elite super tournament of survival where less than 1% of the applicants actually survive. With only the most elite superhumans even having the slightest chance of surviving these life or death exams, yet Gon is already so powerful that completing the Hunter exam is more of a light workout than anything, as this child is genuinely a freak of nature, as he has zero formal training and basically all he's ever done was play in the woods and develop strength stronger than the combined power of 10 men, a 1 in 10 million talent that's compared to a bottomless pit, with Freecss seemingly being even more talented than both Gon and Killua, born with the ability to copy other Nen abilities at a glance and displays incredible advanced Nen complexities, and he's even outsmarted genius level hunters in their area of expertise without even trying, and Gon is a character implied to become even more talented than him. Nen in the world of HunterxHunter is a unique energy that every human possesses, a force that can be shaped and molded, a tool that can be used for both good and evil. Learning Ren, Ken, and Hatsu, the trinity of Nen, in only a few months that would normally take decades for others. A hunter must master all three components to reach their full potential and becoming a truly formidable force, which Gon is doing at 12 years old, gaining so much physical strength that he can now one-shot every opponent he faced in Heaven's Arena all the way up to the 200th floor. This is extremely impressive, as Killua was sent to the Heaven's Arena as training when he was 6 years old, and it took him 2 months to reach the 150th floor and 2.5 years to go from 150 to 200, and Gon does all of this in 1 week and one-shots every opponent he faced, with Killua being so powerful that he's stronger than everyone in the Hunter exams and is the most talented Zoldyck in history, surviving the extremely grueling torture of the training of the Zoldyck family, and is later confident enough to fight off tanks and fighter jets if it really came down to it, which move at Mach 6. Unlike Killua, who has 8 years of formal assassin technique training, Gon has absolutely zero hand-to-hand combat training, and he just freestyle brawls with no martial arts background and still is able to pull off a technique in battle combos and land a punch on Hisoka, something Killua said he wouldn't achieve in 10 years, and achieved this in a few months with absolutely zero hand-to-hand training. As Gon is an enhancement Nen user, meaning he can amplify his strength, speed, and durability by multiple times, and his emotions spike it even further, as Gon is able to kick faster than explosions, which move over 10,000 miles per second, making him Mach 400. Gon's Jajanken is his signature technique and embodies the raw power and strategic finesse inspired by a simple game of rock, paper, scissors, known in Japan as Jajanken, but here, the stakes are even higher, as the game has been transformed into a deadly symphony of aura manipulation, where each choice could spell triumph or destruction. Enhancement, Emission, and Transmission, 3 of the 6 Nen classes are woven into the fabric of his attacks, creating a trinity of destruction. Number 1. Show Me Rock. A lightning storm condensed into his clenched fist, all of his aura surges inward, concentrating into a blow that can shatter mountains and crush any opponent that dares to face him, turning a child's game into a warrior's dance. As Gon and Killua arrive at the NGL and encounter Kite, a student of his father, and serves both as a mentor and friend to Gon, his guidance and support were invaluable to him, as they grew an almost father-son bond between them, as they all travel with him to investigate a strange creature, the Chimera Ant Queen, a highly dangerous insect that gives birth to offspring by consuming other creatures. With the queen giving birth to Meruem the king and Pito, the strongest of the royal guards, Meruem was so overwhelmingly powerful that he easily defeats Netero, the chairman and the leader of the entire Hunter Association, in only a few minutes of combat. Despite Netero's legendary strength and skill, Meruem held back significantly during their fight, as the gap in power between them was so immense that the narrator compares it to a baby trying to knock out a full-grown man in a fistfight, with Gon and Killua even while suppressed being stronger than Bolenivov, who has a Nen ability known as Battle Cantabile Jupiter, which allows him to unleash an attack in the form of a Jupiter-like ball, with the energy exerted from this being over 456 billion joules or city block level. But now, the energy's about to shift. Sitting atop a Chimera ant nest prowling for intruders, Pitou spots Kite, Gon, and Killua, and before either of them can react and register what's happening, Kite's arm is torn off. Seeing this overwhelming amount of bloodlust, everyone's blood runs cold. Even Killua, who removed the Nen needle from his mind that makes him retreat from stronger opponents, knows now more than ever they need to run away. Gon's power flares, but before he can strike, he's knocked out cold, running away, leaving Kite behind to fight this demon on his own. But Kite wouldn't lose, right? Gon remains hopeful that this isn't the end for Kite and trains to get him back, but upon seeing him again, his body is dismembered, stitched, and beaten. Gon realizes this is all his fault and vows to make Pitou heal him. It will heal him. It will. Gon's emotion boosts his strength beyond imagination, as Morel, a very experienced single-star hunter on the verge of becoming a double-star hunter, has a total aura of 70,000 points. But before the invasion can begin, Gon's power increases so much that Morel, who can fight Chimera and squad leaders on the same level as Zazan, who can literally dodge bullets at point-blank range, tested Gon. And Gon, after witnessing Morel's full power, would have killed Morel in a single punch. This flex was so intense and bloodthirsty that Morel started sweating and instantly recruited him. Gon and Killua become so powerful that they can one-shot themselves from the previous arc and can punch characters across a country in a single attack, with the energy required to do this reaching into city levels of strength. Arriving at the king's palace, now it's time to pay for your crimes and give Kite back. Upon seeing Pitou, Gon's bloodlust and thirst for revenge reaches new heights as he demands Pitou to heal Kite. Ripping into power that can match the king, the sheer intensity of his rage terrifies Pitou as it was tasked to heal Komagi, a friend of the king, and begins pleading to finish before they leave. But unfortunately, it spoke out of line.
Next time you speak out of line, I promise I'll kill her.
Pitou, seeing Gon's immense potential and bloodlust, doesn't dare provoke him any further, as they agree to go with Gon under the pretense of healing Kite. Upon reaching the location where Kite's body is being kept, the story takes a dark turn. Gon, fueled by hope that Pitou can heal Kite, becomes increasingly more desperate. However, when they finally reach Kite, Pitou reveals the truth. Kite cannot be saved. He's already dead. And the Kite that Gon has been chasing was nothing more than a lifeless puppet under Pitou's manipulation. What? What do you mean? You said you'd heal him. You said you could fix him. His mind refuses to accept that his hope was futile. Being portrayed as a curious and innocent boy at the beginning of the series, always eager to explore the world and discover new things, to now, something changed. Something shifts. The air becomes thick and no one can breathe, making a deal in his soul. He needs strength, and he needs it right now. Making a deal with the devil, a fate worse than death. But it doesn't matter. The candles go out, but Gon's strength lights up. Standing before Pitou is an ant's natural predator. With fangs that can pierce the king, Pitou, what have you done, adult Gon? Gon being so powerful that he eclipses every character in the series and awakens to a power 8,000 times greater than it was before, surpassing the entire Phantom Troop, the entire Zoldyck family, all of the Royal Guards, Netero, and yes, even the king. Gaining all of the strength he would ever have in his life, as Pitou, who is stated stronger than Netero and can survive attacks from Meruem with the intent to kill, gets blitzed before he can even register what happened, and launched 1,000 meters into the air with a single kick. And Gon charges up his most powerful Jajanken rock and punches Pitou across the country, as Pitou is grateful that it's the one that will be killed and not the king. Punching a lifeless corpse over and over and over and over again, as Gon is now finished with this world. With Gon being faster than Godspeed, Killua, who is stated to move as fast as lightning, with lightning moving over 186,000 meters per second, or a third the speed of light, with Gon reaching into speeds faster than light as an adult, and would kill Killua just by glancing in his direction, as his Jajanken rock now has the potential to destroy small countries, as the deal to give his life for strength has been achieved, as it's untouchable by anything or anyone. Overall, Gon would scale from city level to small country with faster than light speed. Shout out to Chris who sponsored this video. In the end, Gon has come a long way from being an innocent child in search of his father and adventure, and now sees the only way to extinguish the evil in this world is with his fist. His overwhelming power was locked, and now the last thing you hear before you die is "Show me rock." Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kazi. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you guys never miss an upload. And if you guys want to sponsor your own video like this, my Cash App will be in the description for you to get your own. And tell me down below, what HunterxHunter character would you like to see me go over next? And if there's any character that can defeat Gon Freecss. Make sure you guys check out the TikTok shop and join the Discord. Anyway, that's it. Love you guys. See ya.